Welcome to question 10 of the 2006 Mathematical Methods Exam 1. In this video we will be looking at the solution and examination and advice for this question. A reminder that this video is in no way endorsed by VCAA. So for question 10 we have Jo, who has either tea or coffee at morning break. If she has tea one morning, the probability she will have tea the next morning is 0.4. And if she has coffee one morning, the probability she has coffee the next morning is 0.3. Suppose she has coffee on a Monday morning. What is the probability that she has tea on the following Wednesday morning? So to set this question up, we're going to use a tree diagram. So we know that she starts with a coffee on Monday morning. And after that, she can have either tea or coffee on the Tuesday. And then following this, she could have a tea or a coffee on the Wednesday, or following that she could have a tea or a coffee. Now we know if she has tea one morning, the probability she has tea the next morning is 0.4. So T to T in our tree diagram is going to be 0.4, which means that this must be 0.6 because we know that that probability needs to add up to 1. And we also know if she has coffee one morning, the probability she will have coffee the next morning is 0.3. So coffee to coffee is 0.3, which makes this 0.7. And coffee to coffee for this branch will be 0.3. And here this must be 0.7. So now to summarize the outcomes, this would be coffee followed by tea followed by tea. This would be coffee followed by tea followed by coffee. This would be coffee followed by coffee followed by tea. And this would be coffee, coffee, and coffee. So given that this is Monday, this would be Tuesday, and this would be Wednesday, the probability she has tea on the following Wednesday is going to be either this or this outcome. And to calculate that probability, we simply multiply along the branches and add between the branches. So coffee TT is going to be 0.7 times 0.4, and then we add on the branches that are coffee, coffee, tea, which is 0.3 times 0.7. So this is going to equal 0.4 times 0.7 is 0.28, and then we add on to that 0.3 times 0.7, which is 0.21, and the probability that we needed to find would be 0.49 when we add those together. So that is the answer to question 10. So from the examiner's report, we can see that 61% of students got this correct, and that the examiner says that the question was generally well answered, with most students drawing a tree diagram and using it to help find the required probability. It was disappointing to see that many students could not correctly multiply two simple decimals, such as 0.3 times 0.7, often arriving at something like 2.1 rather than 0.21.